Hi, my name is Samuel James Price, and every single day I do the Crypto Lifer Show. Together with the Lifers, we do an amazing show, and we go over the news at about 11:30 from 3 to 5 minutes and give you the fastest updates and tell you what's happening in the finance, Web3, and cryptocurrency. Let's jump in right now and see what's happening in the news. Bitcoin looks most oversold since COVID crash, key indicators suggest. Bitcoin's relative strength index has dropped well below 30 to its strongest oversold reading since March of 2020. Hasn't been this oversold in a long time, and the indicator shows extreme oversold conditions. The 14-day relative strength index has dropped below 30, indicating oversold conditions. The indicator has dropped to its lowest since the coronavirus-induced crash of March of 2020. It tells you it's a great place to buy Bitcoin. I'm looking at the fear and greed index a little bit. I like when the fear and greed gets into a shaded area. So here's the fear and greed index. I like to get in when the fear and greed index gets into the shaded region. We were up here and into neutral zones. We're finally getting more fear. I like to see that. It's a good sign. And it's an indication it's time to buy Bitcoin. Do we see lower lows? There's a chance we do. But I do believe taking advantage of these prices right now is really good. I mean, these are low areas to buy Bitcoin. Anywhere from 15,000 to 25,000, if we can get it again, will be a blessing. Elusive debuts private token swap functionality for Solana. Elusive successfully closed a $3.5 million seed round in November of 2022. Privacy protocol Elusive, funny it's called Elusive, right? Is launching a private token swap tool for Solana. The platform intends to aid users who wish to trade their assets without revealing personal information about themselves. And we're going to eventually get these wrap layers like Taproot and other things that do help us stay anonymous. We don't want people knowing what's in our address every time we do a transaction. There are going to be new ways to protect our privacy. And Houdini swap, right? Something that I've mentioned recently. FeDNOW is a reminder that payments aren't crypto differentiator. Existing payments like FeDNOW systems are hard to beat, but there may be niches where blockchain companies can play. Payments, especially through across borders, are often touted as a key use case and value proposition for blockchain. Unfortunately, a look at both the technology competition and regulatory environment doesn't really support the idea. And the launch of FedNow by the Federal Reserve in late July is a good occasion to take a look at why for most people and companies, the value proposition of using crypto or blockchains for basic payment services isn't very appealing. I disagree. I believe when we saw the truckers getting curtailed, when we saw really voices getting pushed down, and we saw a lot of people not being able to speak their voice, I think more and more people actually do care about their own privacy. I think it's different. I think, fine, the common person is going to be easy, but as time goes on, I think the common person becomes more and more learned and understands more about the world, feels more cheated by banks. Eventually, everyone's going to know someone that has been susceptible to some type of economic downturn due to inflation and money printing. So as we educate more people, and that's what I do, we want more people to become an educated crypto lifer, not the person they're talking about here inside of this article. And everyone, that is the news. I hope you had a good time with me and the news.